Rosa was raised in Palm Desert, California. She came to understand that Jesus had gone to the cross for her, and she wanted to live for him. Rosa was an elementary school teacher when she sensed God calling her to the mission field. She prayed and sought the Lord's direction. He confirmed his calling on her life through the scriptures. She stepped out in faith, left her career, and attended the Horizon School of Evangelism in San Diego. Rosa then went to central Mexico, where she served for 9 years. Her health failed her, and she was forced to come back to the United States, but God had a plan. Rosa still carried a burden in her heart for Mexico. Although she remained weak physically, God led her to start Lord of the Harvest Ministries. The vision the Lord gave LOH was to come alongside the national ministers and missionaries to reach the lost in Mexico and the nations. This is done by supplying their spiritual and practical needs as they step out to serve the unreached. Praying and giving to meet the needs of these ministers enables them to reach those who have not yet given their lives to Christ. In central Mexico, there are many indigenous groups and villages who do not have a Christian witness in their area. One region is known as the Circle of Silence, where 77% of Mexico's population lives, but only 1% of the population are Christians. LOH seeks to reach these people. A second particular burden is the area of the world known as the 1040 window, where the majority of the world's population lives. God is preparing and sending Mexican missionaries into these countries, and many are coming to Christ. God has allowed Lord of the Harvest to see this vision fulfilled in the lives of our missionaries. Gus and Inez Calixto are translating the gospel into indigenous languages in South America. Antoine and Marta are teaching children and preaching the gospel in West Africa. Ricardo and Christy are involved in pastoral work, evangelism, and discipleship. Lalo and Yolanda are taking the gospel to the unreached in Mexico. Jose Luis and Amalia and their family are planting churches, training and encouraging others to serve as missionaries and evangelists. Rosie Lopez is sharing the gospel and rescuing women trapped in abusive relationships. Norma Pastrana is teaching linguistics, missions, and discipling others to take the message of the gospel to unreached people. Pray for Rosa and the Lord of the Harvest and ask God how he can use you to share the gospel where you live.